Hey folks, it's your boy Quincy, and this morning I'll be speaking on the incident that happened between Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars early this week. Let me begin. The whole world's talking about the whole incident involving Will Smith slapping Chris Rock over the G.I. Jane joke that he made towards Jada Pinkett, and this is how it happened, yeah. So we all know that the Oscars happened begin this week, and Chris Rock, the host, was hosting it. Chris Rock, the comedian, was hosting it, and he made a joke, a GI Jane joke reference towards Jada Pinkett Smith, and the whole crowd was laughing, including Will Smith. You know, laughing. They thought it was really funny, and Jada Pinkett gave Will Smith the angry black woman look to say, "Look, aren't you gonna defend? Aren't you gonna defend me? Because Chris Rock's taking a piss at me," and it's only a chucking joke here. So Will Smith went from laughing along with the crowd on the G.I. Jane joke reference, then getting up on stage, walking towards the stage towards Chris Rock and slapping him. And what Will Smith done was fucking out of order because you should do that because a comedian's job at a comedy club or the Oscars or any sort of awards ceremony is to tell jokes and take the piss out of people. That's his job, yeah. And Will Smith simped big time for Jada Pinkett Smith because she don't give a shit about him. But the thing is, yeah, all that time in their marriage, she's been sleeping with different men, and sleeping with that August Alsina guy, and then not only that embarrassing Will Smith out the world when he had that red table talk thing and how she had entanglements with August Alsina, which is who is one of his son's friends, and that's just fucking embarrassing. And then talking about how she loves Tupac. Well, by the way, Tupac's been dead for about almost 26 years now. And it's just the problem when it's the problem when black men date black women. No, they always black women always get black men to simp for them, even they have them they even they've been total wrong. And Will Smith, no homo, is a tall, good-looking black man, light-skinned black man who's the elite of the elite. He's an A-lister, he's a superstar. He's well known throughout the world. If he decides to come to Cockfosters today or tomorrow, he can get any woman he wants. You know what I mean? Because he's that guy. And Will Smith really truthfully should get with a white woman or non-black woman. Because I guarantee you, if you had a white partner, white wife or non-black woman as a wife or girlfriend, and they had two kids together, and it was Oscars, and they made a joke on his wife or him, he wouldn't have done that shit. Because you see that with mixed race couple between a black man and a white woman, you don't see that drama. Whereas with black women, no matter what fuck would they do, they always wanted to get to protect them. And it's not even like it's not if like Jada Pinkett was getting physically threatened with her life by some guy. And then, if that's the case where she was getting physically threatened by another guy, then Will Smith's got every right to defend her and fight for her. But then, at the same time, what Chris Rock was saying was an amateur fucking joke. You know what I mean? The G.I. Jane joke theme. And if I was Will Smith, I'll just divorce his wife because Jada Pinkett Smith because she don't give a shit about him. She don't care about him. She's gonna keep carrying on cheating on him. And Will Smith's worth $350 million. That's his net worth, right? And he even decided to divorce Jada Pinkett and lose half that, which is like it will leave with $175 million. Yeah, that's more than enough to live on. Yeah, he's still a supremely rich man. So Will Smith, you let all of us down, especially the black community, especially the black man. You let us all down because you know how like racist people who don't like black people could think, oh, well, every black man's the same. That's not fucking true, you know. So Will Smith, you let me down, and to be fair to Chris Rock, he took it like a man. He said, a few days after it happened, they asked him, would you like to press charges against Will Smith? He said no, because you don't want the hassle, don't need the hassle and bullshit that goes with it. And I was like, fair play to Chris Rock. And Jim Carrey done an interesting video about who got into regards talking about the incident at the Oscars, the slapping incident between Will Smith and Chris Rock. And he said if that was him, if that happened to him, he'll sue Will Smith for 200 million, and rightly so, because you can't go up to a man in Oscars and slap him over some stupid joke. It's a fucking joke. And I guarantee you, if that was a white man hosting the show and did a joke on Will Smith's wife or woman, I guarantee you, or even fucking someone like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, or like Mike Tyson, he would never fucking do that. He wouldn't have smoke for Mike Tyson or fucking Dwayne the Rock Johnson. They were hitting back. You know what I mean? And we all know Chris Rock's not really a fighter. Not that sort. He's not about that life. You know what I mean? He's a good, nice guy. So I'm just disappointed in Will Smith with the whole thing. You know. And if I was Will Smith, get rid of Jada Pinkett Smith because she don't give a shit about you. She's gonna carry on her bullshit. She's gonna carry on cheating on your ass. And Will Smith, you're a good-looking tall black man. Get yourself a white woman or non-black woman because you have a much happier life, man. You know what I mean? And regarding the John Jane joke, yeah, with Jada Pinkett Smith, yeah, I don't feel sorry for the whole alopecia thing because she done it to herself. Because what happened is, yeah, for years she put like when she started in the film industry, she had like natural curly hair, right? So what the Hollywood film industry for what the Hollywood film industry told us, look, you know, we don't like your natural look. What we will make you do is make you wear weaves and wigs and put on permanent hair and shit like that. So because she's done it for years and years and years, that caused the hair to fall out, you know what I mean? Because it tightens the root of the hair follicle, so therefore it doesn't give the hair enough time to grow and grow to its natural root and breathe. And a lot of black women do this. A lot of black women suffer from alopecia because what they do, they wear weaves and wigs in the hair for years and years and years without allowing their hair to breathe and grow, and the hair falls out. That's why they get bald patch in the head. Whereas with non-black women, when they lose their hair, because they have their natural hair out, they put on they least like to put an extension and weaves and wigs in their hair. They wear their natural hair out. They're less like to suffer from alopecia. But when they do, if they were to go through it, is in they suffer from alopecia. It's a natural thing. It's naturally hair, which is unfortunate, which is outside the control. That's why I don't feel so for black women, especially when it comes to losing their hair and then alopecia, because it's self-inflicted with the weaves and wigs and that sort of shit. And you know, before I leave, this is just and by the way, this video was subscriber requested from one of my subscribers, Gerald Orla. Big up to him. And you know, Will Smith let everyone down, you know, and it just, and since he's been with Jada Pinkett Smith, he's been a bitch, man. He's like, he's been pussy whipped by her, you know, like, you know, she controls the relationship. You know what I mean? She was, you could see if the pictures, like, and the whole marriage, she controls the relationship. He's not, you know, you can tell he's not a happy man. He's not the confident Will Smith you see on the movie screen, you know. So he needs to leave her. And Will Smith, my man, get yourself a fucking white woman or non-black woman because they'll give you a much happier life. They're more womanly. They're not fucking manly. They're feminine. They know their place in the relationship. And take for instance, look at that guy who played Carlton Banks, Alfonso Ribeiro. You see his family, mixed race family. He's got a white wife. He's got 4 mixed race children. If you can compare it to Will Smith's life, in terms of the pictures they take like separately, you can tell Will Smith's not happy with his pictures with his wife, you know, because she was a passive relationship with Alfonso Ribeiro, who plays Carlton Banks. You see the pictures he took with his white wife and his mixed race family. His kids, he's happy. They're happy family. You know what I mean? But you know, it's one of those things. And if I was Will Smith, divorce Jada Pinkett ASAP, because you need to get out of that marriage because it's just gonna get worse. You're gonna carry on cheat on you with some other guy. And Will Smith, my man, get yourself a Becky or Mate or Ling Ling or Maria. Could guarantee you be much happier life, and they'll worship you gradually walking because you're like I said before, you're no homie. You're good looking tall black guy who's got bare money, brother. You can go anywhere and get yourself any white woman or non-black you want. So that's it really. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please subscribe and out.